What is going on, guys? Dylan back like I never left. We got part 2 of my match with Rishi, and we're just going to jump right into it and start from the beginning. I think it's just a good way to go, like start right at the video. So, that first set wasn't the best for me. It wasn't the greatest. I feel like I had some opportunities where I could have closed out and done a little bit better. And I feel like I had a lead there for a little bit, and I just kind of had a couple loose service games, and that really kind of blew it for me. That's a good little pass right there, though. But, set 2, still feeling confident. 6-4 is not a bad first set. It means that you were doing a lot of things right. There's just a couple of things that you just need to clean up. And so that kind of still gave me confidence going into that second set. And I think that's something that you guys should it's probably a good takeaway. When you lose that first set, remember and dive onto the things that were working well for you. What worked? What worked in that first set? What were getting you points? What were some patterns that you saw that he had maybe some deficiencies in, maybe some shots? What were you doing well that got you the points that you did get? And then we can go from there. Because if we just only focus on what we did bad, how to stop doing that, then now our brain's only thinking about things that we did poorly. Like, man, I really hit my forehand cross court really, really bad. I need to do better at that. No. Let's instead think, hey, I hit my forehand inside out really, really well, and that's what I want to capitalize more on. I want to get more of those opportunities to hit that forehand inside out, and then we can start thinking about how do we get those opportunities to hit those forehands inside out. I think it's a massive mindset change that people need to get into. Ooh, yeah, so there's the bad clay. The clay was getting a little bit more dry and drier as the day went on. A little bit of wind, too, so you'll see a couple times where she's complaining about the clay, and I don't think he's a clay player. For sure, he probably loves the hard courts way better. I mean, with that big serve and big forehand, I totally get it. So I love the clay. This is a Midlothian Tennis Club down here in Midlothian, Virginia. This is where I grew up playing. If you guys look at that 8-frame stadium, there's 4 indoor courts there. And the first time I ever played tennis was on one of those courts. And so these are my roots. But going back to that mindset thing, you really want to make sure your mindset's in the right place and you're thinking correctly. Not, okay, I need to stop hitting forehands out. Or more like, I need to start using my backhand more because it's a really good weapon. Things like that. And that's how good players play. That's how they think. They think, what worked and how can I capitalize on that? What a lob. What a lob. Thank God he missed it. Thank God he missed it. So now I have a break, which is pretty cool. Up a break because I capitalized there. His forehand was really cracking in the second set. It really was. And this is kind of like one of those times where he'd hit a couple forehands where there's not really much I could do about it, and you just got to be like, okay, that's his shot. That's his shot. Good players are going to make good balls. And so you just got to recognize that and move on. This one's pretty sick. Hey, yo, take off. I made an Instagram reel about that point right there. If you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, go ahead and follow that at Dillplays Tennis. I post a lot of highlights before I post them here on YouTube so you guys can be up to date. I also post multiple times a day to my story so you guys can see what I'm doing on the day-to-day. I also have TikTok and Facebook. Go follow all those at Dillplays on Instagram, on TikTok and Facebook, but at Dillplays Tennis on Instagram. I think it's really good stuff. Almost to 8,000, I think, on Instagram, which is pretty cool. That's a really good shot by Rishi right there. So the court was, pretty bad, and usually I would not do this, but it's a practice match, and we're really just trying to get good bounces and play some good points. So I went ahead and swept the court, but I usually would not do that in any other circumstance, but I figured why not here, just kind of make it true, see if we can get some better bounces. So 2-1 up a break still. See, my backhand on the line, that's like one of my best shots, but he hits a really good backhand pass because I'm thinking I'm going to his backhand, approach to his backhand, so I thought that would work. I think that's just lazy right now, just straight laziness. One of the things I will say is I was serving really well this match, but this game is not indicative of that, is it? Just misses, and what am I going to do here? Drop shot. And I try to lob the 6'3" guy from the net. In what scenario did I think that was going to work? So we got 2 double faults here. 3 double faults here, so he kind of gives me this love 40 look. It's a good forehand cross to my backhand. It's kind of short, and I get it. But what was I doing there? What did I think was going to happen? Trying to lob him again? It's like I'm being stubborn. I just like don't want to listen to myself. That's a really good shot by Rishi right there. Really, really good shot. So he gives himself a 40-30 opportunity here. One more break point for me. Can I capitalize? Oh, with the reach! I might be short, but I do have a reach. Yeah, so here you can see the wind kind of blew the camera off to the side, so we lost like 2 games there. So we're coming back 3-4 on serve. And you can see how dusty the clay is now. And we were playing kind of in the afternoon. It's a hot day, and so the sun's just been beating down on the clay. I'm not sure when they watered it, but sometimes it's hit or miss, especially in the middle of the summer. I'm really liking those backhand slices. That's one thing I really wish I would incorporate more into my game, is really start trusting. Ooh, good shot. Really start trusting my backhand slice, because that's just something that I just don't do very often. And I think I could really elevate my play style. That's a really good return. That's what I get for softballing into his forehand. I could elevate my play style and I could really give opponents something else to look at except for just my topspin backhand, because my topspin backhand is good. But a slice every now and then, draw them in, hit some short angles, I think could really help a lot. That's just a really bad forehand. I don't know what I thought was going to happen with that, and I kind of blew a game point opportunity. And now it's deuce on the second serve, and he's just going to take short balls. He's going to pound them because that's what he does.
Don't give your opponent short balls. Don't give your opponent short balls.
Yes, don't hit your opponent short balls. It makes so much sense.
All right, here's the plan. Go out wide, go to the outside then.
All right, so what I'm going to do here, now like I said, you always have to have a pattern before you serve. What you think? I'm going to go out wide, and I want to approach that ad side. Boom. Got it. I've always played the best when I have a strategy or a plan in place before my serve. Where am I serving, and why am I serving there? What's the next shot that I'm looking for? And I got that shot there. So we're at 4-all here. Really good serve, really good return. He hits a really good ball, and I just missed it in the top of the net. Should have gone more cross court. Because when he's serving well, man, he's so tough to touch. So tough to touch. It's tough. It's like when you get good returns back in, you really want to make sure that you're capitalizing on them and playing a smart point. But he's just annihilating me right here, all over with these big serves. And that's just such a dump, such a waste. Such a waste to give him 5-4. So now I'm serving here, trying to stay in this match here, trying to force a tiebreaker. And just kind of kamikaze net rush there. I guess I'm nervous. Maybe I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not quite sure, but a little chip there. Boom. See, that's a good forehand. Those are the patterns that I like. 15-all. Deep return there. He's probably going to come in and slap that. Good backhand there. Good backhand. See, my backhand side, that's my best side.
Sorry.
What is that?
There's one too many shanks in that.
How do you make that? That's annoying as hell. That's annoying as hell. I thought I played a really good point. He slaps the outside line. And then I go for a frustration slap there, which is so dumb, being down 15-40. And
That's how you win a match, my man.
the match. What a way to end it. What a way to end the match. That is for sure.
awesome.
Good playing, Rishi. We'll have you back on the channel very, very soon. I hope you have a really good season at University of Mary Wash.
Yeah. All right, so he took me down 4-4. We'll get him back on the channel, though, for sure. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one. Boom.
Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Guys, if you want some diet and products, use Dill10 or DM me on Instagram for some better deals. I can usually do 20-30% off. If you guys want to try Swing Vision, I'll leave the link down in the description. It is super cool. That's how I'm going to do all my matches. This is probably the last match that I won't use Swing Vision. Just makes the editing process so much easier. Guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one.